So, welcome back to the Anime Club with guest.
Yay.
I have taken Knick-Knack's role away from him. Haha! I am now our host.
But can you ever escape that feeling that you know the time is coming?
What?
What?
I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Oh boy. Anyways, we are talking about the story...
It's a spoiler discussion.
Yeah, story and characters for Citrus. No matter how distasteful some of us may find it. I think we should start with characters.
Fair enough.
Alright, so we've got the mom, we've got the dad, we've got the grandpa, we've got the two girls, and then we've got the two weirdo friends, and then the third cool friend who I actually like.
Yeah.
That's pretty much... Oh, there's the teacher, too, but he only matters in the first couple episodes.
I'm glad the teacher kind of took a back seat after that first arc.
Should we also count the antagonist?
Which
I think I was counting her. She's one of the weirdo besties.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, pink hair girl.
Yeah, pink hair girl.
Would she be, though?
Pink hair girl, and then there's the girl from the school who loves the student council president.
So big sister and little sister are the twins. Got it.
Yes, that's what I call them. Or they're not twins, but they're, together, whatever, sisters.
It's Momokino, I believe.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the vice president right there.
Yeah, vice president.
Yeah, okay, so mom, right? We don't see much about mom and dad. They're vaguely neglectful but present.
Mom's a construction worker. Dad is building schools in Africa, I guess?
I think so.
Yeah, or he's teaching there.
Yeah, except he takes...
Yeah, he said that he set up a new school after quitting his job.
Yeah, so deadbeats, slightly neglectful, not home all the time.
Yeah.
Grandpa is at first very mean and very strict. And then slightly less mean and slightly less strict.
And then gone.
And then gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I assume he died. It's fine.
I mean, honestly,
He might as well have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he kind of did the whole last will and testament, I've changed my mind since I almost died.
But he's not dead, because that would have to introduce a new, more interesting plot point.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then we've got the two sisters.
Yes.
That Citrus is titled after. Also, I just realized the title Citrus might be a reference to the fact that lemon, lime, and grapefruit in tagging fanfictions. That might be a reference.
Came out at the right time. For
Yeah, so a thing that you did on fanfiction.net, right, to hide the fact that you were tagging for porn, is you would tag it as lime, which was everything before sex, lemon, which included sex, and grapefruit, which was freaky sex.
Great!
So it was the
Didn't know
citrus
that.
scale.
Oh my.
Which is getting popular again, guys.
So this is in the lime stages of things.
Yeah, this is kind of lime-ish. But I mean, the implication is that this definitely gets to grapefruit.
I don't know. I think they only ever get to lemon so far. As far as the story would ever get. Based
I
off where they were
wouldn't put
going.
it past them. And then there's so there's three friends, technically. There's the actual good friend, who's
Harumi.
also a Gyaru.
Yes, I love.
Harumin.
I actually
love
really
Harumin.
liked her
Yeah,
character.
I love
Yeah.
Harumin. She's a good friend. And then there's the creepy pink-haired one, and then the creepy darker-haired one with the permed curls in her hair that she insists are natural.
Matsuri was the pink-haired one, and then Momokino.
I just love how the curly-haired girl just, suddenly got nice at the end of the show. Beforehand, it was just I don't like you, but
Then
I'll
by
get
the end,
along
they're all
with you.
actually kind of a group of friends.
Yeah.
I kind of hated it.
It's really-
low-key, just a little bit.
It's really odd in a sense.
There was never a moment that kind of turned around.
Look, I kind of hated it because, the interpersonal connections that these girls have with one another is sexual assault.
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
interpersonal connection that they share, and that's a little weird for an all-girls school.
Well, wait, besides the good friend. Good friend didn't
good
do
friend
sexual
doesn't.
assault.
Good friend doesn't.
doesn't.
She's the only good friend in this show.
Harumin is the only valid character in this entire show.
I liked Sarah.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
okay too, but Harumin.
Oh yeah, a lot of people were actually saying that Harumin should actually be the love interest instead.
Harumin is so cute too, and also that would have been a love story about two of the same people, but one kind of hiding it and one not, and becoming friends and shit. That's adorable.
That would have
I love
actually made
Harumin.
the story actually much better.
Yeah,
but-
Yuzuchi
Yeah.
and Harumin. That would have been
It
the
would've.
best pairing.
Yeah.
I ship. I totally support that.
Yeah.
I do not ship
This
Yuzu and
weird
student council president.
Yeah.
It's because the entire foundation of their relationship is founded on...
Let's just face it, like, this relationship was built on trauma.
But also, like, first of all, I want to be clear here, right? That, unlike in Domestic Katajo, where there were other issues besides the fact that they were step-siblings.
Teacher!
Right? In Citrus, they're step-siblings, but I don't think in this case it matters very much, because they're both in high school, they weren't raised together, they didn't know each other before now, so they don't really treat each other like siblings.
It presents a lot of future potential... terrible family drama problems.
Yeah, but for now, it's fine. It's fine. Look, step-siblings can fall in love if you're not... Look, if you're not raised together and you're two different people who are just meeting because you're, like, in high school and your parents got married, I think it's fine.
I mean, don't do it because it's a bad life decision.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, like, I've had stories like that.
It's just that the entire thing was founded upon a sexual assault, and that's where all the feelings started.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole thing of it was basically in the first 10 minutes, I'm sorry, I forget. The big sister basically, like, harassed her little sister, and, like, as soon as she entered the school.
Like, your uniform is wrong, your outfit is wrong, your makeup's wrong, you have your phone. And first of all, it is her first day at that school. You should cut a little bit of slack, especially because she didn't really know what she was transferring into. Granted, that's her mom's fault. Her mom should have, like, gotten her a uniform, told her what needed to happen. Like, she should have had, like, some sort of orientation.
Although I'd argue that's part of the plot, however weak that plot actually was, that the school was kind of hard-ass.
I mean, it is, but...
By the way, we didn't get enough of the one teacher with the stupid hair.
Yeah, but normally, like, even in real life, you'll at least get a...
Oh, yeah, that teacher, the fucking, like, teacher that goes off on Yuzu, like, when she's, like, later.
I wanted to see more of her.
The proper lady.
Yeah. She seemed like she would have been a hilarious, like, side character if she was more present, but they only using for a one-time gag.
She feels like the matchmaker from Mulan.
Yeah, she really does actually have that feel of, like, the maitre d' of, like, the whorehouse, or kind of like that. Of the
so
geishas?
That's called a
geishas.
Mama, but that is a very different thing than...
She just looks like one, I'm sorry.
No. She's like a dorm mother. She's not like a whorehouse mother. She's like a dorm mother.
Okay, I might just be getting it wrong.
Very.
Honestly, the only thing I thought of when I saw her was a mushroom.
That too.
It's her hair. The hair made me think of mushroom.
She reminds me of... I recently watched, like, a really shitty, like, 2000s British movie, and I can't even remember the name, but it was about a girl from LA who goes to, like, boarding school in Scotland, and she reminds me of, like, the dorm mother there who's like, you can't wear short skirts, you can't wear, like, non-uniform clothing. Like, why are you not sitting like a lady? Like, you need to learn ladylike behavior. It's very... private prep school for the rich and wealthy, which is what it is. Which I can understand that.
I mean, I think they did explain that a lot.
Yeah, they did. They talked about it in the first episode, and we...
Yeah, like, they said, like, a lot of the girls were there since,
and we get to learn that, like, a lot of the girls are in, like, prearranged marriages, which automatically denotes higher society, especially in places like Japan, where only the high society still participates, really, in fully arranged marriages. Although omiai are popular, they're not as definitive for the common people, or people who aren't in the top 1%. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice school, but you wouldn't catch me dead going to this school. Not even because of the uniforms or anything else, but because I feel like I would be in genuine danger. Like, I feel uncomfortable enough about this school that this terrifies me.
I feel like they didn't really go into much of the school itself.
No, but they did emphasize that, like, the girls were kind of all getting it on with one another just to have fun before they got married. So, like,
it's kind of like...
What didn't even get me was the arranged marriage. It was the fact that she was arranged to be married to her teacher.
Weird. See, I thought she'd be, like, arranged to, like, some other kid, like, her age, but no, it's her actual fucking teacher. That's wrong. That's fucking wrong. Like, that there's something very, very wrong there.
Yeah, but it does happen, which is the,
I feel like we're ragging a lot on, like, the plot points we didn't like, but I will acknowledge that, genuinely, if you take out all of the, Goblin No-No reminiscent stuff, I do actually really like the kind of, like, family-toned, light romantic plot of the rest of this. Like, I think that, like, the two of them, like, learning to, like, be... either some sort of couple or a family together, and her having friends with, like, how do you mean, and stuff like that. It's actually quite a cute plot line, and I would have really enjoyed it if it didn't have...
If it wasn't so horny.
Yeah, if it wasn't so horny all the
It
time.
can't. It ironically, despite it being an all-girls show, it can't keep its metaphorical cock in its pants.
Literally. No. It can't keep its boobs in its bras.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're just out constantly.
Yeah.
Also, I feel bad for her grandfather walking in on the two of them, like...
That scene was actually kind of funny.
Oh my.
Yeah, like, I honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like, other than, like, the entire porn things, like, I actually did kind of like the plot. What little it had, but I liked it. Particularly, like, I completely understand that grandfather's view, though. Like, all of a sudden, he's just like, who is this new person calling me grandpa?
Also, then he walks in on this person that is now related by marriage to his granddaughter as a sister, and her shirt is open, and her boobs are out of her bra, and they are lying on his granddaughter's bed. And they're both women. And I'm not saying that them both being women is the bad part here, but it is Japan. And cultural attitudes toward that sort of thing do exist. And that is just a situation I would not want to walk in on between my granddaughters, even if one of them is only related by marriage.
I mean, like, for us guys, most of the time, I feel we would open door, then silently close, and go get, like, a drink of some alcohol that we have in the house.
I was just saying, like, I would feel like I was in a hallucination simply because everything is happening so fast. I would feel like I just had a stroke and I'm recovering in a hospital bed at that moment, and then I just, like, blink, and then, like, is this actually reality, or am I just having a
No,
fever
you feel
dream?
like you just got high off of Mushroom Lady. Because, this is not, no. First of all, you don't ever want to walk in on anyone doing the hula times.
I mean, all things considered, the grandpa's response of "get out of my house, get out of my school, and get out of my granddaughter" was
completely
pretty
valid.
reasonable.
100%. I support him. I would sign a petition to support him.
And
Yeah, like, we understand he's a hard ass, but at the same time, it's like, from his perspective, it's like, what is happening
But
here?
also, he engaged. He's the one responsible for that previous engagement, so
Yeah.
he's not innocent here.
To be fair,
Oh,
he
true.
didn't, like,
True, you
he
have a
didn't, like,
point.
actively fight to keep that engagement going, though. Like,
No.
he could have just gotten rid of the teacher but kept them engaged. I mean, he didn't have any obligation to unengage them, only to make sure that he wasn't teaching at a girls' school. So, I mean, he's not the worst, even before his change of heart.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, but wait, I just actually thought of something. Would it have been his grandpa, or would it have been her dad? Because, like, remember, he still technically is in the picture.
Yeah, well, her dad's in the picture, but he's not really in the picture.
No.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, he didn't have any complaint about her being engaged to the teacher, dude.
We don't know if she had a billion letters she never read.
Yeah.
No, but that's kind of what I'm saying. Because, like, he had a full good time to, like, step in at any moment and be like, that's her teacher.
Yeah. I said, my dude is not the best dad. Although that seems to be a running trend in animes that we see just, like, bad parental units is just a general thing. Or dead parental units.
Yeah.
That-
like Yuzu,
look,
Yuzu's like real
If
biological
a character
dad.
doesn't have a dad, they're the main perspective of the anime.
Yeah.
We have established this a while.
I mean, Yuzu's dad, like, we learned very early on, like, her biological dad was dead, so that's why her mom was remarried. So
Yeah.
that's kind of one minor plot point of the
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, the show is questionable on so many levels. But, like, the worst part is, it's not, like, questionable overall because there are good parts to it, but the bad parts are so bad comparatively to the good parts that, like, for me, I just can't rationalize it out into a meh, because I would never watch this again, and I would never recommend this to anyone, because it just made me feel genuinely a little uncomfortable. Like,
I would recommend this only as a PSA of, like, what not to do in a relationship.
that's fair.
I mean, I would recommend a good amount of anime for that.
Yeah, that's fair. Anime is not the poster child for healthy relationship advice.
No.
Yeah.
Not
This
with
actually has
significant
a lot
others.
of
What would
the really bad relationships that you actually see.
Yeah.
A lot.
What would I read? What would I do with it? What would I do about this show? I would recommend that someone go back. Please rewrite this with Harumin at ex Yuzu. It's a much better pairing.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then,
I might go back and rewatch it for a video on everything wrong with this relationship.
yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, that, I'm not sure I'm up to editing a 4-hour video, my dude. I'm not sure I'm up to editing a video with a longer runtime than the anime itself. Like, that'd be a long video. No, sir. You know what? I want to say that we should do waifu wars, but my waifu is Harumin.
Same. So
I think that's everyone's.
Yeah.
I think I'm with
Well-
Sarah.
I like May as the character in terms of, like, I want to protect her, like, on certain parts. But no, Harmony is definitely best girl here.
yeah.
I'll be the odd duckling and say Sarah.
Yeah, but even you admit that behind Sarah.
Oh yes, Harumi right there behind Sarah.
Yeah. So Harumin all the way.
I do think the last arc was actually kind of good.
Wait, no.
Because it's the only one
was,
without
but-
blatant sexual assaults.
Wait,
Yeah,
no. Who's
but-
Sarah's sister?
It was just...
It was.
Still.
I can't remember what Sarah's sister's name was. I know who you're talking about. The tall little sister.
Yeah, the tall little sister. The one that got real mature. Like, in terms of physical looks.
Nina. That's who it
Yeah.
was.
It's going to go Harmony, then we actually go to
Nina.
Nina, then actually the little sister. Or older sister. I can't fucking remember.
older sister,
God.
little girl.
Oh my god, Harumin and then the other two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there. That's how it goes for me.
Yeah, no, yeah. Love Harumin. That's the takeaway from this show. We all love Harumin.
Yeah.
Good
Yes.
friend. She is good friend. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, let's give appreciation to her too. Like, she literally took all of her friend's story in and was like, I am going to
Take
support
my
you no
bike.
matter
Like,
what.
she is such a understanding
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I could be that understanding with most of my friends.
Oh, and I can agree on that statement right there.
Yeah. I'm not sure I could be this understanding in general, in fact. She's a very tolerant girl.
I mean, nothing explicitly wrong was ever done around her.
Yeah, but she did have to hear about it.
That doesn't necessarily mean she goes and...
Yeah.
That doesn't
She
necessarily
heard about it from
mean
Yuzu, though.
disagree.
He's never going to say details that aren't
Yeah. But
unreliable narrator here.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I think with that being said, we're gonna ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, but we're gonna understand if you don't on this episode. And we'll see you back here in a couple of days.
Bye!